Did you know that when man first placed an American flag on the moon, they were actually claiming it as a territory of the United States? That's right. The planting of that flag established the moon as the 51st state. A simple flag planting, or gentleman's handshake, was law-binding in international court. It's true, look it up. This was the opening salvo to the coldest war since the Dairy Queen, Baskin-Robbins soft serve affair of 1956. Despite this early victory for America over their communist rival, it was not a success that would last long. All that remains are these photos, capturing those gloriously fucked up years on the moon. Whoa, look at that weird-ass spaceship. Anyways, otherwise known as man's biggest toilet flush in history. Let us take a look at the historical documentation of those 5 years in space. Here is one of the transportation ships that would bring the first homesteaders to the unforgiving and dangerous moon. Once arriving in the welcoming bay, the new residents would be treated to many of the same comforts they would enjoy on Earth, like alcohol and driving a dune buggy into a rock. In this photograph we see one of the first space pets, Kevin. Unfortunately, Kevin's owners attempted to take him for a walk in the cold vacuum of space. Poor Kevin. Oh look. Here is one of the normal families that used to live on San Bernardino. Yeah, I know. San Bernardino. Like San Bernardino, only retarded. I should mention that I am taking the word retarded back. Why waste a good word? I mean, I would never call someone who is differently able that. I'm just saying we should use it to describe something stupid. Anyways, I digress. Also, I use the term normal very loosely. First off, why is the baby the only one in a spacesuit? Secondly, I believe a good 20% are cross-eyed here. Whatever. This lot wasn't really the brightest spoon in the sock drawer. And here are the Carters. The two brother Carters married their high school sweethearts before joining the Air Force, and volunteering their families for this mission. Just like ordering dinner for them, I'm sure Jane and Bonnie Carter really appreciated that those guys made the decision for them. I guess the Me Too movement was a ways off, but I'll bet that those two women were ready to beat the ever-loving piss out of their mansplaining chauvinistic douchetards of husbands. Good things must come to an abrupt and preventable end. It all came crashing down due to nepotism at the highest level of recruiting, and the actions of one universally moronic man known as Hyman Feynman. Yes. That means his name was Hyman Feynman. He was a moron, and his parents had the foresight to name him something stupid. You see, Hyman was the younger brother of Richard Feynman, a Harvard graduate and first recruited for this mission. It was rumored that he hired his dumber brother as a final wish for their late mother. In this photograph we see Hyman posing for the camera before pressing the decompression button. Hyman loved pushing shiny buttons, because as was previously established, he was dumber than a weed-smoking C-grade high schooler who thinks he has a promising career as an influencer. He was so dumb he would have gone to the eye doctor to get an iPhone. He was so dumb when someone would declare, "Drinks on the house," he would get a ladder. I'll tell you, this guy was dumb. Anyways, this smooth move by X-Lax caused a panicked rush to evacuate the facility. During the evacuation, the transportation ship caught fire, leading to the explosion and total destruction of San Bernardino. God, I hate that name. They had such a hard-on for West Coast culture in the 60s. Here is the last known photograph of Hyman just after he opened his helmet. Yes, this stupid smile he has seconds before his death is the same look he would get when he saw two squirrels fucking in a tree. And this ended the first and last attempt to colonize the moon, until some small dick-having billionaire decides to smack a hotel on it. For Mind Journey Productions, I'm Chubby Cox. Good night.